What's going on, everybody? This is your boy Scotty, and we're here for Chasing Atlanta Season 3, Episode 8. What's going on, you guys? Let's get right on into the video. So we're going to start it off with Jaylon's all-white little shindig by the pool at the Fontainebleau or whatever the fuck it's called. And they're out there in Miami Beach and they're having a great time. Now, my thing about Jaylon, I've been saying this all damn season so far, that I do not like Jaylon's attitude. I feel like he's not used to a motherfucking thing. You know, you can tell when a motherfucker got new money because all the fuck they talk about is the fact that they got new money and the fact that they can do this and do that. Okay, girl, we understand. You got money, you're on the come up, you're doing what you need to do, and your business is growing. Kudos to you, okay? I understand that. I understand that you had a lot of people that was trying to doubt you and trying to say that you would never be who the fuck you are, and you studying on hoes. I understand that. But in every damn thing, you don't have to let it be known that you paid for this, that you paid for that, that you did this, that you did that, that you got this, that you got that. I just feel like it doesn't matter where I am in life, I will always be humble, because just like God bless you with that shit, God can surely take that shit away from you when you get out of line. And I just think that Jaylon just really need to calm down with the boasting and the bragging about what the fuck he got. Yeah, he got it to brag, but you don't have to brag about it. You know what I mean? Like, that's just how I feel about it. Now, his assistant and him, they have an emotional conversation. And apparently his assistant has been with him through the trenches. Like when he had everything, but then he lost everything. And then when he got everything again, and when K. Michelle asked him to do her hair for the Love and Hip Hop reunion, and how he got all these clients, and how he was able to make money, and how he's now able to bring all his friends out for a damn vacation, and all of that stuff. And now, yes, he has his daddy helping him, but his daddy isn't in Atlanta. But he's able to do all the things that he's always wanted to do for everybody that he loves. And in this particular conversation, I was feeling Jaylon in this conversation. Now, you see how I was just annoyed with him at the beginning, but listening to him and listening to this humbleness in his voice and him talking about his start from the bottom and now he's here. That's the type of Jaylon that I want to see. I don't want to see this bitch that he always tries to be. That's not what I want to see from him. I want to see him be humble. I want to see him have, you know, take his blessings more seriously. I want to see him talk about how he was able to be from down here all the way up here, and how he was able to prosper, and how he's able to maintain that prosperity. That's what I want to see. I don't want to see him bragging and putting other people down because some people probably ain't got as much as he got. You know what I mean? I don't want to see that, and I don't like that in people. And you know, people talk about me and my YouTube channel all the time. And you know, I'm talking about people in my hometown. Most people in my hometown don't even know I got a YouTube channel. But they all say I need to be a blogger. They don't even know that that's what I am. But when they see my numbers and say, you got 14,000 subscribers, you're on the come up, I don't feel like I'm doing shit. I'm very modest about it. But at the same time, it was like, you don't even understand what you have. Like, although we talk about Lipstick Alley like a dog, but I've seen people say Scotty don't even realize how big his personality is on camera. He can just sit down and do a video with music playing in the background and just read people and it'll be entertaining. You know, I've seen people say that. Regardless of what they say about my mouth, regardless of what they say about past friendships of mine, some people do see something in me that I don't see in myself. So I'm just sitting here listening to Jaylon talk about his rise. And I was enjoying the entire conversation. I wish I could see a more inspirational Jaylon like this most of the time. But I get it. We're not here to see, we're not watching this shit for inspirational Jaylon. If he don't throw shade, we wouldn't be entertained. So it's like a yin and it's like a, you know, whatever. But I did enjoy the conversation, and it made me see that he is human when he wants to be. We Were Born and Oliver, they arrive, and they basically catch Jaylon up on the drama. And Oliver was basically saying Gardini was the reason why him and J-Twan had some issues in the beginning. And Jaylon was like, so you still talking to Gardini? You still talking to that girl? Basically, Gardini denied ever telling Oliver that situation. He also denied, he always said that Oliver always says, if you're gonna, look, I'm not here to talk about these girls. I don't want to hear about these girls' business. Don't tell me about them. Blah, 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 blah. So that was basically the gist of that conversation. So I'm glad that we got that out the way, but is Gardini gonna be confronted about what the fuck went down between Oliver and J-Twan? I want to know. Let's see. So later on, they go to Winn-Dixie. Baby, I ain't seen no Winn-Dixie in God knows how long. Like, I haven't seen a Winn-Dixie in my city in a long time. I remember when Winn-Dixie was Jitney Jungle. That's what it was at first. But then Jitney Jungle went out of business, and they turned Jitney Jungle into Winn-Dixie. But for whatever reason, Winn-Dixie went out of business down here, and they turned Winn-Dixie into Piggly Wiggly. That's what they turned it into. But we had already had a Piggly Wiggly here for years. But they turned that building that was Winn-Dixie and Jitney Jungle, and they turned it into Piggly Wiggly. So when I saw Winn-Dixie, I'm like, bitch, they still got Winn-Dixies around here? Like, especially in a city like Miami, do we still got Winn-Dixies? Child, okay. So basically in the conversation, Oliver was telling Jay Twan about how he felt about Kendra's unprofessionalism. Now, Oliver, you know I love you now. You know you're one of my favorites, and you are, and I just found out about this, you are a fellow Aquarius like me. And you're a February Aquarius at that, like me. I'm February 12th. But I do feel like this. Instead of talking to Jay Twan about it, a person that you just had a beef with, I feel like you should come to Kendra about it and tell her how you felt about her not taking the song seriously in your eyes. Like, I feel like her finding out that you were talking about it with Jay Twan, who you just had a beef with, and it could easily come back from Jay Twan to Kendra that you were talking shit about her. I think it would have been in your best interest to just tell Kendra that. Now, I don't know if you did tell Kendra or not, but looking at the show, it don't look like you told Kendra a damn thing. You just went over there to Jay Twan and started popping shit. Don't do that. Just let her know what the fuck the business is and just keep it pushing. That's all you need to do. If that's supposed to be your girl, that's supposed to be your friend, do that. You know what I mean? So Jay Twan, he FaceTimes Troy, and I'm like, this is my thing, like, I like Troy, okay, I think that he's a handsome guy, but I don't see why he's on the show. They barely show him, and his personality, I don't know, like, I could see myself hanging with Troy. I can. But does he really fit on this show with these girls? Y'all need to leave that below because I'm trying to figure out where. Like, if he was on the show, okay, he can be on the show, but does he need to be top billing? Can he be a cast B member or something like that? Like, I don't see why he's here. Like, he doesn't, I don't know. He just, to me, Troy gets lost in the shuffle when you got people like Jaylon and Gardini and Oliver and Q and We Were Born and Kendra, these entertaining personalities. Troy kind of gets lost in the shuffle, just like Cameron is now getting lost in the shuffle. Now that Sky and Devon is not around, he's getting lost in the shuffle. So, you know, I don't know how y'all feel about that, but whatever. Oliver and Funky Dineva talk about this show that Oliver's trying to do and how the dancers and shit not working out, so now he's doing it by himself. And you know, they from Miami, they trying to get it popping, and Funky Dineva was like, you know, it's a lot of people at this show. We got like 200 tickets sold, and it's a little bit more we got to sell, and the venue only holds 300 people, so it's going to be a packed out house. So then Oliver tells Funky about how Jay Twan poured out a taser on him. And he's like, you know what, we don't do that taser shit. You know we from Miami now. Do we need to call somebody up here to get that shit popping? You know what I mean? Like, that shit reminds me of my damn hometown. You know, we can dislike each other all day. We can fight each other all day. But if we at a bar, at a club or something like that, and somebody from another city is fucking with somebody from our city, we all gonna fight that one damn person. That's just how it rolls down here in the C-Town, okay? That's just how it rolls, okay? Oliver's performance was, I liked it. You know, he worked with what he had. It was a small venue, a small stage, and his rapping was pretty good. And you know, I'm gonna look on Apple Music and see if some of his songs is on there, because I do know that We Were Born's album is on there, and I just got the songs that I wanted, that I liked off of there. So yeah, he did a great job with his performance, working with what he had with the small stuff that he had. And at the end, when all the girls got up there, like, you know, and join him on the stage or whatever, I thought that was cute. Next thing you know, Jaylon is getting ready to have liposuction surgery, and he getting him getting his body snatched up, getting him a snatched waist, snatched ass, snatched hips, and now he's about to be Lauren England. Okay, Jaylon. Okay. But with that being said, y'all, this is my review on Chasing Atlanta. Be sure to follow me on Instagram at Scotty_by_nature. I'm only going to be sharing my Instagram now because that is the social media site that I frequent the most. I mean, I don't really utilize my Facebook fan page like that, and I really need to, but I don't. My Twitter account, I still use it, but not that much. I only use it when I'm live tweeting during a reality show that I'm going to review. So your best bet is to follow me on Instagram. I mean, really. Get my Instagram followers up, motherfuckers. That's all I'm saying. But with that being said, y'all, I'm out of here. Till my next video, I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.